הגוזלים שלי עזבו את הקן, פרסו כנפיים ועפו, ואני ציפור זקנה נשארתי בקן, מקווה מאוד שהכל יהיה בסדר. תמיד ידעתי שיבוא היום שבו צריך להיפרד, אבל עכשיו זה ככה בא לי פתאום, אז מה הפלא שאני קצת דואג? אוף גוזל, חתוך את השמיים, טוס לאן שבא לך, רק אל תשכח, יש נשר בשמיים, גור לך. עכשיו נשארנו לבדנו בקן, אבל אנחנו ביחד. חבקי אותי חזק, תגידי לי כן, אל תדאגי, ביחד כיף להזדקן. אוף גוזל, חתוך את השמיים, טוס לאן שבא לך, רק אל תשכח, יש נשר בשמיים, גור לך. אני יודע שככה זה בטבע, וגם אני עזבתי כן, אבל עכשיו כשבא הרגע אז מחניק קצת בגרון, מחניק קצת בגרון. חתוך את השמיים, טוס לאן שבא לך, רק אל תשכח, יש נשר בשמיים, גור לך. רק אל תשכח, יש נשר בשמיים, גור לך. הגוזלים שלי עזבו את הקן, פרסו כנפיים ועפו, ואני ציפור זקנה נשארתי בקן, מקווה מאוד שהכל יהיה בסדר. תמיד ידעתי שיבוא היום שבו צריך להיפרד, עכשיו זה ככה בא לי פתאום. אז מה הפלא שאני קצת דואג? עוף גוזל, חתוך את השמיים, טוס לאן שבא לך, רק אל תשכח, יש נשר בשמיים, גור לך. עכשיו נשארנו לבדנו בקן, אבל אנחנו ביחד. חבקי אותי חזק, תגידי לי כן, אל תדאגי, ביחד כיף להזדקן. עוף גוזל, חתוך את השמיים, טוס לאן שבא לך, רק אל תשכח, יש נשר בשמיים, גור לך. אני יודע שככה זה בטבע, וגם אני עזבתי, כן, אבל עכשיו כשבא הרגע אז מחניק קצת בגרון, מחניק קצת בגרון. חתוך את השמיים, טוס לאן שבא לך, רק אל תשכח, יש נשר בשמיים, גור לך. רק אל תשכח, יש נשר בשמיים, גור לך. הגוזלים שלי עזבו את הקן, פרסו כנפיים ועפו, ואני ציפור זקנה נשארתי בקן, מקווה מאוד שהכל יהיה בסדר. תמיד ידעתי שיבוא היום שבו צריך להיפרד, אבל עכשיו זה ככה בא לי פתאום. אז מה הפלא שאני קצת דואג? עוף גוזל, חתוך את השמיים, טוס לאן שבא לך, רק אל תשכח, יש נשר בשמיים, גור לך. עכשיו נשארנו לבדנו בקן, אבל אנחנו ביחד. חבקי אותי חזק, תגידי לי כן, אל תדאגי, ביחד כיף להזדקן. עוף גוזר, חתוך את השמיים, טוס לאן שבא לך, רק אל תשכח, יש נשר בשמיים, גור לך. אני יודע שככה זה בטבע, וגם אני עזבתי, כן, אבל עכשיו כשבא הרגע אז מחניק קצת בגרון, מחניק קצת בגרון.
Please rise for the singing of the anthems. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang where the bombs were singing, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, lo valeva penima, nefesh Yehudi homia, ufatei Mizrach Kadima, Ail Zion Sophia, Olam Dadi Bateinu, Ativa Mashrot Abayim, Liodam Roshi, Eyazeinu Eretz Zion Yerushalayim, Liodam Roshi, Eyazeinu Eretz Zion Yerushalayim. You may be seated. I know there's a number of people in the back if you want to come find seats before we begin. I'm Rabbi Yehuda Potok, head of school of Katz Hillel Day School, and it is my honor to welcome all of you this evening to the 2019 commencement ceremony of the Katz Hillel Day School. It is hard to believe that what seems like only yesterday we were gathering together at our opening middle school barbecue. The year has flown by so quickly, and yet so much has been accomplished. In and out of the classroom, we have been privileged to watch our students blossom. We had a record number of 8th graders participate in Better Together, a program where 8th graders, for their elective, spend time with seniors from Sinai residents and build bonds with them. I want to welcome those Sinai residents who have joined us to celebrate with our graduates. Our 8th graders also had an opportunity for a life-impacting experience as they interviewed Holocaust survivors through our Names Not Numbers program. I would like to welcome those survivors who are in attendance this evening. This year has been amazing. We had our first ever Hanukkah and Purim Hackathon using our brand new makerspace. We had the opportunity to hear from some amazing speakers throughout the year. Incredible Rebbeim such as Rav Schechter and Rav Leibowitz, American veterans and Israeli soldiers from Heroes to Heroes, individuals with disabilities who came to speak to our students during the Jewish Disabilities Awareness and Inclusion Month, Mayor Greg Ross and State Representative Tina Scott Polsky, all whom inspire and challenge our students to think about what kind of person they want to grow to be. In addition to speakers, we've had fantastic programs such as our Parent-Child Malava Malkas, our Pre-Pesach Parent-Child Learning. Our students hosted their parents at an Israeli-themed Cafe Hillel, run fully in Hebrew. We had student performances from KTP and a beautiful production of The Wiz. Because of our teachers and students' efforts, KHDS is now a green school of quality, recognizing our environmental conscientiousness. Our students learn outside of school as well. In our Sunday morning learning program, the Growing and Reaching in Torah program, our Mishnah Baal Peh program, where our students learned over 400 Mishnayot by heart this year. Our athletic team has won championships, and one of our 8th graders won a national essay competition. But more important than any academic or programmatic achievement, what we are most proud of here at KHDS is how our students have grown and developed in their midot and chesed over the course of this year. I can think of no better class to represent this growth than our current 8th grade. All of this is not accomplished simply. To date, we have raised over $700,000 towards our annual fund campaign, which provides funding for the advancement of our program, development of our faculty, and needed financial aid. We are so grateful to all of you who generously support our school and help us strive towards excellence. If you have not yet given an annual fund campaign, the year is not yet over. Please consider giving to this important campaign. And here we are this evening at the end of an emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually packed year, honoring this year's 8th grade. But before we get to them, I would like to recognize our faculty and staff. Without our dedicated faculty and staff, the students who sit before you this evening would have had a very different experience at Katz Hillel Day School. It is because of our outstanding faculty that our students are so well prepared for their future. It is because of our staff that our school is able to provide our students with such a diverse and dynamic program. For this, we will be forever grateful. I would ask the faculty and staff to please stand and be recognized. Many of them are standing in the back. In particular, I would like to specifically thank my leadership team, Joe Sharp, Chaim Diamond, Hadassah Smolarczyk, Suzanne Rice, on my right hand, Jill Kamenetsky, and in the middle school helping us out this year in the leadership team, Rita Lanner and Dr. Jordana Carmel, for all of their efforts in always striving for new heights for our students. I'd like to recognize our alumni who are here this evening. All alumni, please stand. You know who you are. We are thrilled that you remain connected to KHDS family all these years. We encourage you to come back and visit, as many of you have throughout this year. At this time, I would like to pay a special tribute to those families whose last child is graduating from Katz Hillel Day School. Please stand. We honor you for all that you have done for our school, the hours you have volunteered, the sacrifices you have made, and having enhanced our community by being a part of it. We hope that you will stay connected to our community, even though your children will be moving on. And finally, to all of the 8th grade parents, your commitment to Jewish education and your passion for our school, tonight you get to sit back and enjoy. We thank you for leaving your children in our charge and trusting us in helping them grow into the outstanding individuals whom you see before you this evening. Tonight we celebrate with you this milestone in your children's life. But of course, tonight is specifically a night to recognize a group of students, some who've been here at KHDS for 12 years, some for fewer, but all who have devoted themselves to learning our Jewish values and tradition Israel, its people and country, and about the world around them. It has been no easy task with the long days and hard work, but today they sit before us ready to begin the next phase of their lives. Our 8th graders. This may be your last year at Catskill Day School, but as you all know, this was my first. I am so appreciative of how you welcomed me and showed me what an awesome school we have. It speaks so highly of all of you, how you brought your new head of school into the fold. And for that, I thank you. I love traveling with you to Eretz Yisrael and getting to know each and every one of you personally. You're an incredible, kind, and compassionate group of students, not only caring about your own friends, but even those beyond your immediate circle. In Masechet Shabbat, the Chachamim teach us that God will ask 6 questions before we are able to enter Olam Haba. Will you be honest in business? Will you make a set time to study? Will you raise up community? Will you have hope? Will you act with wisdom? And will you understand a big thing from a small thing? Be sure your answers to these questions, my 8th graders, is yes. Live an honest life, not just with your friends, but whomever you meet along the way. Remain lifelong learners, not simply because you study for a test, but because you understand that this is how you continue to grow throughout your life and develop your relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Do not set yourselves apart, but rather be active members of your community. Never give in to despair. Rather, always remember the lessons of resilience that we have taught you here at Hillel, and have hope. Use your wisdom to react and respond to people and experiences around you. Don't jump to conclusions or judge without thought. And last but not least, make sure that as you look at the bigger picture, that the details do not get lost. Yet at the same time, don't be so mired down by the details that you lose sight of the larger view of Hashem's incredible world. When you look back on your time at KHDS, I hope it will be one of fond memories and long-lasting friendships. But I also hope that the lessons that you have learned will carry you forward in your lives, not only intellectually, but more importantly, with the Jewish values that will, God willing, be a foundation for you for your entire lives. There are a number of people here this evening who need to be recognized for their behind-the-scenes devotion to our school and endless work making Catskill Day School to be able to educate not only this, but future generations of children. I would ask that all board members who are here this evening to please stand to be recognized. Thank you all for all that you do for our school. Representing the KHDS Board of Trustees is our board president, Mr. Daniel Katz, who will now share a few words with our graduates.
Unnecessary. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Hillel Day School, I want to wish each of our 8th grade graduates a Mazal Tov. I want to thank your parents for choosing KHDS to educate you. Of course, the heroes of our school are our teachers and administrators, without whom you probably would not know how to read or write. Thank you all so very much. My dear 8th graders, you are the 13th class that Mora Hadassah and I have had the thrill to take to Israel. I want to thank Mora Hadassah for all that she does to make this amazing experience happen every year. We all realize the importance of a mother in a Jewish family. We particularly respect and admire the role of a Jewish mother who has a lot of kids. How much do we respect and admire the mother of a family with 63 Jewish kids? That's how much we appreciate you, Mora Hadassah. Thank you for all that you have done this past year and these past 13 years. We couldn't have this trip without you. Seeing Israel through the eyes of 8th graders is something I look forward to every year. It doesn't get old. To the contrary, I get excited to plan and execute it each year, always trying to add new ideas that will inspire and impact our kids to love Israel and to love being Jewish even more. This year, for the first time, we went to the top of Mount Hermon, the highest point in Israel. On top of that mountain, there are 3 Israeli army bases. We got access to them because the father of the guard on one of our buses was a lieutenant colonel in charge of these bases. Not only was it fun for our Florida kids to play in snow and ride on this snowmobile, the first time for many of them, we went above the ski runs to the Army's lookout posts where the viewpoint into Syria, needless to say, was breathtaking. He explained to us that from there, they could look through their scopes and could identify every plane that took off and landed at the Damascus airport. From our naive vantage point, it all looked very innocent. The lieutenant colonel told us that over the past 7 years of the Syrian civil war, over 500,000 Syrians have been murdered by fellow Syrians, and over 11 million Syrians were displaced. That is more than half of the Syrian population. He then pointed out 2 Syrian villages within our eyesight. One village was now conquered by the Assad-controlled Syrian army, and the other had been a friendly rebel village. He showed us a footpath between our army base and that friendly village. He told us that for the past 7 years, since there was basically no hospital for these people to rely on, when the residents of that village got sick or were pregnant and about to give birth, they walked from that village on that dirt path that we saw to Israel for medical care, or if they couldn't walk, they took a donkey. He told us that there were still residents from that village in Israel in hospitals. Then he told us an amazing story. This friendly village was about to be overrun by the Assad-controlled Syrian army. 7,000, I repeat, 7,000 Syrian residents of this village walked to Israel on that very dirt path we were looking at. When they got to Israel, they took Israeli buses out of harm's way to another friendly Syrian village nearby. All the residents who didn't come to Israel that day were slaughtered by fellow Syrian forces. To this day, the residents who were transferred are not able to return to their homes. 8th graders, why am I repeating this story to you? What a Kiddush Hashem it was for us to help these innocent and helpless Syrian people. I would bet that most countries in the world would not be willing to help the civilians of a country that is at war with them. But we Jews did. We had no responsibility or obligation to do this. The lesson we learned from this is always do the right thing. Don't always necessarily do the most comfortable thing. Also, don't always do what others would do. We Jews live by a different and higher standard. You have learned for 12 years at Hillel Day School that Hashem is our guide in life. Hashem always wants us to help people in need, no matter the religion or race. Our goal in life is to help others. That is why Hashem put every one of us here. The more you help others, the more your life will be enriched. Give it your time, effort, and eventually resources to help others, and you will have a more enriched life. Of course, this doesn't just apply to Israel and its enemy neighbor. It applies to every one of us every day. Whenever you have the opportunity to help someone in need, it is our mission in life to help. My dear 8th graders, my bracha to each of you is that you live a long and healthy life filled with purpose and meaning, and that you always help others in need. And when you do, Hashem and all of us who love you will be so proud that you are 2019 graduates of KHDS.
I now call upon our yearbook editors, Rebecca Adler, Judah Froelich, and Ariela Mayer, to share a few thoughts.
We dedicated the yearbook to our beloved teacher, Mrs. Danny Grazier, Allah Shalom. Her long-lasting impact on us and on our school is indescribable. She was a committed teacher who demonstrated care and concern for the students academically and socially. She was a unique and special person who served as a role model in her passion towards everything that she did. All of the activities that she organized were always above and beyond in terms of planning and execution. Catering to each student's learning will forever be remembered by her students. Her smile and sense of humor will be truly missed by all who were privileged to know her. We were honored to be her students and enjoyed every minute of her lessons, especially due to her wit and her teaching style. May her neshama continue to have an aliyah in Shemayim.
We had the privilege of being the yearbook editors. This experience has benefited us and taught us many lifelong skills that we shall take on as we continue in our lives. We worked endless hours together to ensure a quality yearbook and one that we would be proud of. Besides learning design, graphics, and technological skills, we learned the most from our peers. We gained so much from the constant collaboration and team building. Thank you all who worked with us in creating the yearbook.
As with every accomplished goal, many people were involved in the process of creating and perfecting the yearbook. Firstly, we would like to thank Maura Dasa. Without her, we would barely have a yearbook. An additional thank you to Mrs. Caroline Katz for the breathtaking photos of our kindergarten and 8th grade graduates. We are grateful to Ms. Suzanne Rice for allowing us access to her photo library. We would also like to thank Rose Malarsek for helping us with the many programs and technological skills. Thank you, Mrs. Alyssa Kinningsberg, Mrs. Stacy Kaner, Mrs. Jill Kamenetsky, Mrs. Sherry Burnton, Mrs. Risa Kahana, Mrs. Shirley Meyer, Mrs. Civic, and Mrs. Estee Ryan for editing and helping us with this memorable and worthwhile project.
Along with 19 other graduates, made one of the best decisions back in August. When it came time to selecting which elective we wanted to take part in this year, we chose the Legacy Heritage Better Together program. In this program, we alternated between lessons in school about the Torah's view on the elderly and the appropriate way to appreciate and respect them, and visits to Sinai residences. At Sinai, we developed meaningful relationships with our partners, many of whom are here. Our monthly visits were a highlight of our KHDS experience this year, as we learned from their wisdom and enjoyed their company. This program has impacted us deeply, and we will forever be inspired by what we gain through the Better Together experience.
There's yet another group of individuals who deserves immense gratitude for their work in our school. It's all of you, our parents, headed up by our PTA, who volunteer throughout the year for things large and small to help make sure that our institution is a strong, vibrant community. I call upon Mrs. Rachel Harrow, PTA President, to share a few words of gratitude.
Wonderful to see so many of you here tonight to celebrate this incredible class. I need you to forgive me if I get a bit emotional. I find it really unfair that my first year representing PTA at graduation is before a class in which I have one of my own. He strongly suggested that I not cry, so I'm going to do my best. As I look over at the faces that I have watched mature from the beginning of your time at KHDS, I could not be more proud. I may be a bit biased, but I see a really special group of amazing kids with too many positive attributes to mention. It goes without saying that the talent, enthusiasm, kindness, loyalty, ruach and chesed demonstrated by this class is something to behold. Together, you have endured tough times and enjoyed new experiences, exhibiting the type of camaraderie that is unique and admired by all. Back when I was a young new mom at Hillel, I was always impressed by the strength of the PTA and the volunteers that I constantly saw around school. I was so grateful for the little things provided by PTA that made my children so excited, like chalot on Shabbat, honey sticks on Rosh Hashanah, candles on Hanukkah, and so much more. As I became increasingly involved, admittedly in part to spy on my kids throughout the day, I gained a better understanding of the overall goal of PTA, which remains principally to enrich the overall school experience of our kids, and I was inspired. I hope you guys are all aware of just how much love has motivated the huge amounts of time and effort that your parent and grandparent volunteers have put into enhancing your time at KHDS. We have worked hard for the ability to provide you with incredible gifts, from the mascot costume and drinking fountains, to sunshades on the soccer field, the trophy case, the scoreboard, the makerspace, the computer lab, funding for the swimming pool, and so much more. Not to mention all the ways we try to show appreciation to your teachers so that they are excited to be part of the KHDS family. Throughout the years, I'm proud to say, PTA has been able to raise and invest upwards of $500,000 back into the school. Thanks to the large expenditures, this has all been done for you guys, so that you will look back on your time at KHDS fondly, cherishing the lessons you learned, the relationships you forged, and the experiences you gained. And because PTA tends to have difficulty with the concept of enough, we are pleased to be able to send you off with one last special present, a siddur for each of you. We hope that you will value this gift, Use it in health and happiness with much simcha and bracha, and that Hashem will always hear your prayers. Mazel tov, guys.
Two additional people whom I'd like to thank this evening. Ms. Caroline Katz, who was mentioned earlier, who for many years has volunteered to photograph our 8th graders for their portraits. Once again this year she did a magnificent job, which can be seen on the signing boards after graduation. And now we have a video presentation that has been produced by Royce Larsek. Thank you, Rabbi, for the many, many hours you spent on producing this video.
אני רואה שקיעה יפה של שמש מאירה, כשהעולם עטוף שתיקה, מזמין את הדממה, מביא איתו את החלום, וללב שלי תקווה, ולי נותר רק לחכות להגשמה. זה הזמן שלי לברוח אל עולם של ילדים, זה הזמן שלי לעוף איתם, לי לחפש מילים, הרצון שלי לחבור כאן עולם מלא צבעים, יהיה בו די ישיב אליי את החיים. ולא מכבר היו בי עוד אורות בשלל גוונים, והם קבעו פניי יום, נותרו רק כוכבים, כי בלילות ליבי נפתח לחיות את החלום, וילד אז בי נכנס אומר שלום. זה הזמן שלי לברוח אל עולם של ילדים, זה הזמן שלי לעוף איתם, לי לחפש מילים, הרצון שלי לחבור כאן עולם מלא צבעים, יהיה בו די ישיב אליי את החיים. עולם של ילדים, זה הזמן שלי לעוף איתם, לי לחפש מילים, הרצון שלי לחבור כאן עולם מלא צבעים, יהיה בו די ישיב אליי.
KHDS is a place to grow because everyone here will love and support you and push you to achieve your goals. I think learning Torah is important because it's like a guide to life and it helps you in every situation.
Council Day School is amazing because there's always something to do, something to be done, something going on, and it keeps me on my toes. I like that. It's good.
The teachers at KHDS are very patient and they care about their students' success and they invest their time in and out of the classroom for us.
The Israel trip was great because we did a lot of activities and we visited a lot of historical places.
The Israel trip was very inspiring. I got a bond with my friends like I've never done before. Got a bond with Hashem. I felt a connection that I've never felt. At KHDS, I got a love for Torah and an understanding of why we do different things in Judaism and not in Judaism, and I just and I got my lifelong friends, hopefully.
On the 8th grade Israel trip, we went to the Kotel. I think there, Hashem is everywhere, but there, Hashem's presence, I really felt it there. And my davening was so focused because I was on his doorstep, and it's the holiest place in the world, and I really loved to daven there.
Council Day School is unique because all of the teachers and staff care about each student and make them feel special and individual.
My favorite memory from middle school was probably all of it. I can't really pinpoint a specific moment because there were so many to just there's so many to talk about, like from the Israel trip to Sea Camp and DC to Color War and just like your day-to-day life at school and hanging out with your friends, with amazing teachers. I think it was just all an awesome experience.
Council Day School is an amazing school because they teach you a lot in a great way.
You can't go to another school and find this amount of loving and care from the teachers. I have friends that go to other schools and they don't talk about how much they like their teachers. They always talk about oh, this teacher's so bad, oh, I hate this teacher. But in KHDS, you talk about, oh wow, this teacher did this today. Oh wow, I love this teacher. Remember what this teacher did last year? I mean, I don't think you can find that in any other school around the world.
I like the part where we all sat on the terrace above the Kotel and we just all shared what we loved about Israel. Israel is special because I got to really experience what I've been learning in Chumash and Toshba and all those classes. I got to see the stories and experience them. I like middle school because even though it's school, we have a lot of fun things. We have speakers very often and we have electives, which is fun, and we had Color War, which was really fun, and so we still learn, but there are a lot of fun activities.
My favorite part of the Israel trip was probably the children's home. Being at the children's home, I learned that people took in kids and invested their own time in helping out kids that don't have homes and were thrown out of their homes, and it made them feel at home.
Haverachah was inspiring because you got to daven at the grave of one of the imahot that we learned so much about.
KHDS is a place where learning is fun because the teachers know when to have fun, when to be serious, and it's just a great learning experience.
We learned so much about Torah and mitzvah here, and the Torah is really what makes it's the rule book for how to be a good person, and we're learning that here. We're learning all the laws and stuff, basically of how to be a good person. So that's how Council Day School helped me be a good person.
For day school, I gained a lot, mostly because the teachers at Hillel are so focused on making you a better, not even just a better learner, a better person.
Council Day School is helpful because it taught me a lot of life skills that I'll definitely use in the future.
On the Israel trip, I saw soldiers and I went on the jeeps, and I saw the borders, and it showed me like how Israel actually is, not like on the news. It's all like they always like go against the Jews, but we're trying to help.
Learning Torah in KHGS meant to me that I could finally like understand the Torah and not like people just telling me things, but me actually understanding what they're saying and where it comes from.
Cat's Hall Day School is rewarding because we gain more knowledge and they bring us together as friends and as a family.
Thing that we did in Israel that was my favorite, but there were a lot of things that I enjoyed, like meeting Roy Ben Taliba and Save a Child's Heart. There's a theme that I think shows that there's an Israeli mentality. I think of pushing through and always thinking out of the box, and they never give up. And
I think I became a better person because Cat's Hall Day School taught me midot and respect and be kind to everyone you see.
Cat's Hall Day School is amazing because you're never alone and there's always nice people there for you, and learning is amazing, and it's just an amazing school.
Cat's Hall Day School is amazing because it's a great learning experience. It's a great experience to have with your friends and your teachers and all your peers in general, and just a great school overall.
The teachers, they're great. I have a lot of connections with a lot of the rabbis. They're very nice to me. I love them. And also a lot of the English teachers, like math, English, science, they're great.
The Israel trip was amazing because I got to see where all of our ancestors walked in the land of Israel.
I went snorkeling in the ocean at Sea Camp. I went to the Space Museum in Washington. It was cool. In Israel, I went Jordan River rafting.
You're never going to hear the words, "I hate school" here, because the goal of all the Cat's Hall Day School teachers are to make school fun. So they're making school fun for you, and they're making learning fun for you, and that's how you learn a lot here.
Cat's Hall Day School is an amazing experience because all of the teachers are loving, welcoming, students are loving and welcoming, and no one's ever left out. Everyone is involved, everything is together.
What I got out of the trip is that everyone should be for Israel. Make sure everyone always does their best for Israel, and always have that on their mind. Don't ever, like when there's a problem, help someone. Don't just look at it from the sideline. You can actually make a difference.
Being at Cat's Hall Day School made me more spiritually alive and understand that doing mitzvot and stuff like that is very good. And just believing in Hashem is like a moral compass to guide you in life and not keep you from doing harm.
It's important to learn Torah because we need a purpose. Because everyone, you go around, you see everyone, unhappy. They don't have a purpose. They're searching for meaning. Like the, finding their spirit animals and something. But they're not focused. They don't have anything to do. So they feel, kind of wandering. But Torah, you have a purpose. You already have something that you're supposed to do, and it's already been decided.
My favorite middle school memory was Israel, the Israel trip. A lot of lessons I learned when I was there have stayed with me, and it taught me to really just appreciate life and being Jewish, and that we should all stay united as Jewish people.
Cat's Hall Day School is the school experience that everyone should want because it's fun, but we also have time to learn and time to grow, but also have fun doing it.
Cat's Hall Day School is a privilege. I'm so grateful that I go here, and it's just amazing, and I'll never forget my experience in this school.
Being at Cat's Hall Day School made me a better person because it taught me character, how to treat other people, unity, stuff like that.
KHGS is like a big family because everyone cares about each other here, and we all look out for each other. And if somebody's ever sad, we always try to make them feel better.
From playing the sports program, I've learned teamwork and sportsmanship, and it probably will take me really far in life knowing those attributes.
Cat's Hill Day School is a great place to learn because there's a lot of kids that want to learn and want to do great in life, in both Judaics and secular. So it's great being in an environment where kids love learning and having fun.
Another thing I like about middle school is color war for sure. I love how when even like everyone's on separate teams, you still feel the achdus between everyone.
KHDS is different from other schools because they don't teach you strictly from textbook. They teach you like what's important in life.
At KHDS are amazing, they're great, but there's one teacher that I'd say I love. I'll let you guys figure that one out. KHDS is the greatest school ever because it has everything you're looking for. It has great education, teachers, students, everything that you need for a school, all the qualities, it has them, and it's amazing.
My fondest memory of Cat's Hill Day School is the Israel trip because it changed my life and it made me realize what I want to do with my life, which is make Aliyah and hopefully build a life in Israel.
It's important to learn Torah because, well, it makes you a better person and also brings you closer to Hashem. I don't have a specific favorite memory of Cat's Hill Day School because I love every single day that I spend here, hanging out with my friends and learning from all the incredible teachers here.
Davening at Cat's Hill Day School is amazing. We all daven together in the Beit Midrash, and you feel so connected to Hashem when you daven in a large group. And I mean, it's definitely brought me closer to Hashem. In middle school, I davened a lot better than I did.
Cat's Hill Day School is a really warm place because the teachers care about you.
I think Cat's Hill Day School is a great school because there's great teachers and the academic level is very high, and they have really good programs that help you catch up to your level.
By learning a lot of Torah every single day and having good influences from my friends and teachers.
The Israel trip was an amazing experience. I've been to Israel many times before, but never did I feel like the way I did once I was in Israel with them. It was very spiritual. We went to Marat Machpelah and the Kotel and all these holy places, and I just felt very spiritually connected this time.
From the sports program, I learned responsibility because you're a student first. You're a student athlete, and if you don't have good grades, you can't play in the sports team. So it kind of helped my academics.
Because I grew up here, and I will take all the lessons that my teachers taught me and carry it with me forever.
Cat's Hill Day School is extraordinary because the culture and the people overall are amazing and wonderful, and things I've learned I'll never really forget.
KHDS made me a better person because, for instance, care once every 2 weeks. You learn abilities and ways to be nice and respectful to other people.
Cat's Hill Day School is amazing, and I feel like I grew a lot both academically and morally.
Cat's Hill Day School is amazing. The environment is amazing. The people here are amazing. The teachers are especially amazing. I've learned so much here in the past 12 years, and I will never forget Cat's Hill Day School.
The Kedusha, second you walk through the Kotel.
My favorite subject is Toshba because we get to go in depth about the Torah that we're learning and get to really know why we are learning it and what it is.
Me personally, I've been to many schools, and they're all like the same, blah blah blah. You know, it's the same thing, like same schedule, same activities. Gets boring. But KHDS, it's very unique. There's a lot of different things, like especially the electives. I'd never had electives before. So yeah, KHDS.
When you come here, you really feel that you're wanted here. It's something that is just really hard to explain in words. It's something that
only when you feel it you can really understand it. And if you come and see it, you'll know it.
So my favorite subject is Chumash because I love learning Torah because it makes me a better person.
Katz Holiday School is inspirational because they show you like what a Jewish life is, and they show you how to make the best out of it and how to really live by like the standards of Judaism.
At Katz Holiday School, all the kids are like coming up to me and saying hi and like introducing themselves to me, and it was nice. I like them.
Katz Hill improved my character in ways that I honestly can never imagine. I'm a completely different person, and it's honestly mostly because of the hard times that you overcome, and they really help you.
Katz Holiday School is good because it's a good education.
KHDS is awesome because it has great curriculum, great teachers, and it's a lot of fun.
The Israel trip was a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I was very happy to be a part of because Mr. Katz got us into so many places that we typically wouldn't be able to go on a normal trip to Israel.
We've stood the test of time, ages passing ages, we don't blink an eye. Every generation they arise, but love and unity is our battle cry. You push and you pull and you give and you take, but you just can't break this bond, 'cause we are stronger than ever before, than ever before. And we are closer than ever before, than ever before, yeah. We've seen the powers try to divide, but we're all still here together, walking side by side. Can't deny the strength of Am Yisrael Chai. History tells the story of our humble pride. Still one heart right from the start, no force can pull us apart, 'cause we are stronger than ever before, than ever before. And we are closer than ever before, than ever before. Yes, we are stronger than ever before, than ever before. Yes, we are closer closer, stronger than ever before.
I now call upon Muradas Malarzik and Mr. Dan Katz for the presentation of the diplomas. Ruth Abramovitz. Rebecca Adler. Marielle Eskenazi. Jamie Berger. Nava Berkeley. Hila Blanca. Gabriella Cohn. Talia Cohn. Corley Diamond. Malky Fuchs. Evelyn Gill. Ariella Hirschberg. Latanya Hirschberg. Olivia Kahana. Mia Kogan. Zahara Lamb. Sarah Lazar. Leon Mann. Ariella Mayer. Dossie Murgy. Emanuela Mitchell. Ariella Pincus. Abigail Rosenthal. Daphne Sagat-Hu. Eliana Shapiro. Ariella Sides.
All right.
Bailey Spalter. Sydney Zucker.
And now, Michael Aharon. Elias Benabu. Caleb Berman. Eitan Bierman. Jacob Burak. Benjamin Cohen. Ezra Cohen. David Dahan. Mayor Eisen. Yehuda Eisenberger. Aiden Frank. Ezra Frieden. Kobe Friedman. Judah Froelich. Shlomo Gans. Ben Garby. Jacob Goodman. Goodman. David Greenbaum. Isaac Greenbaum. Jacob Greenbaum. Judah Greenbaum. Zachary Gross. Leighton Gumper. Ami Harrow. Dove Hirschberg. Gabrielle Hollander. Menzel Khan. Naftali Kiefer. Mayor Lanner. Avi Narenberg. Jonathan Rockland. Ashi Rosen. Sammy Schulman. Nathan Sered. Shui Silken. Rafi Solomon. Mishael Summers. Sam Stern. Yair Suissa. Avi Teitelbaum. Zachary Verbitsky. Yechiel Weistup.
Let's hear it one more time for our 8th graders. An incredible accomplishment indeed. Just some logistics. Immediately following the commencement, everyone is invited to the reception, which will be in a hallway past that. There's a room on the side, and you go past it, there's a hallway over there, and we'll be honoring our graduates. We ask that you wait until the graduates have recessed before getting up, at which point we ask that you use both the side door over there and the back door. We have a lot of people. We want to make sure everyone's safe and gets out well, so please make sure you use both doors so we avoid congestion. 8th graders, we will miss your passion and compassion. Know that KHDS will always be your home, so don't forget to come back and visit us often. Ladies and gentlemen, I now proudly present to you the newest members of our alumni ranks, the Katz Hill Day School class of 2019.
Simmen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Simmen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Simmen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Yeheilonu. Simmen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Simmen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Simmen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Yeheilonu. Yeheilonu, Yeheilonu. Kol Yisrael, Yeheilonu, Yeheilonu, Ulechol Yisrael, Yeheilonu, Yeheilonu, Ulechol Yisrael, Yeheilonu, Yeheilonu, Ulechol Yisrael. Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Simmen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Simmen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Yeheilonu. Simmen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Simmen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Simmen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmen Tov, Yeheilonu. Yeheilonu, Yeheilonu, Ulechol Yisrael, Yeheilonu, Yeheilonu, Ulechol Yisrael, Yeheilonu, Yeheilonu, Ulechol Yisrael, Yeheilonu, Yeheilonu, Ulechol Yisrael. mazel tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, yeheilanu. Simmen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, yeheilanu, 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 ulachol Yisrael, yeheilanu, yeheilanu, ulachol Yisrael, yeheilanu, yeheilanu. Yisrael, yeheilanu, yeheilanu, l'chol Yisrael. Mazel tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, yeheilanu. Simmen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, yeheilanu, 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 ulachol Yisrael, yeheilanu, yeheilanu, ulachol Yisrael, yeheilanu, yeheilanu, ulachol Yisrael, yeheilanu, yeheilanu, ulachol Yisrael.
Mazel tov to the class of 2019. It's been amazing getting to know you, and I hope that you come back and visit us.